Hello and welcome back again. Today we are going to talk about new chapter 12. After this chapter, we are going again to chapter 10. So we make that 12 is easier. 12 is a little bit tricky and has got things like a graph and something like that. So today we have a Boolean function. You can see from here, Boolean is what? 0, 1. Generally, we give us a little bit brief things in the previous chapters. I think it was in the chapter what? 2? In chapter 2, we see something about Boolean and 1. So Boolean is what? We have a 1, and you know complete of 0 is 1, and complete of 1 is equal to 0, right? So if I have 1 and 0, so complete of that one will be 0, complete of that one will be 1. Understood? Boolean generally is 1 and 0. Good. Now we have and or. Instead of writing one and, or and, we are using the addition, means that or, and we are using addition as or. You can see 0 or 1, we will get 1. And also we are going to use multiplication instead of and. So a dot a1, 1.1 means that a true and true, like that. So we have 1. And you can see the rest is 0, 0, 0. Also, sometimes I say it's very easy actually, this section, this chapter. We say what? Find the value of that one. So can you do for me? So 1 and 0, I'll get what? 0. Or complete of here. I'll get addition of them is 1. 1 complete is 0. So I'll get what? 0 or 0. I'll get 0. Clear, dears? Shall I repeat it? Good. So here we are, we got the 0 like that. And this is one of the type of the question. How about that one? Translate into logical equivalence. So there's a relation between Boolean and logical, or logical and Boolean, vice versa. So we have what? Means that true and false, right? Or complete of, complementary or De Morgan's of, false or true. And you know how's the result. Understood? Okay. And also, maybe you have this logic. I say what? Change it to the Boolean. You say what? 1 and 1 or 0 complement. Negation of false. And I'll get what? Of course, I'll get 1. Do you have any question? It's easy. Just write the 1 and 0 instead of true and false. Now this one, we have Boolean expression and Boolean function. Boolean function is very important, especially for computer. We have a b. The set b is contained what in the Boolean? We say 0 and 1, no more. And we have a function, maybe bn. What do you mean by bn? b2 means that b cross b. And you say, if I have a 1 and 2, I'll get what? 1, 0, like that, or 0, 1. Am I right? So how about n? We will get n tuples members. Good. And we have a degree also of n. What do you mean by degree n? We mean the relation or the function here. To understand this situation, look at here. We define the function to be what? To be x, y complement. So find the Boolean, or find the output, or find or write the table of the Boolean of the function. So I have what? Maybe I'll get both of them true. So I'll get what? I'll get 1 complement, which means 1 o and 0, which means 0. Understood? How about f1 0? f1 0. I'll get 1 0 complement, 1 and 1, and I'll get what? 1. And of course you can find the other one. Can you tell me what is equal to what? So kindly, during the exam, write your steps like me, okay? Do not write 0. So I'll get what? 0. How about 0 0? You got it? So you can see it from the table, 1 1 0 0 1 1 1 1, and like that. Do you have any question? I think just listen to her. You don't need to study. Okay. And of course, maybe our question is what? Is more. We have instead of n, degree is what? Degree of that function is 3. Am I right? Degree of this function is 3. So instead of that, when I say find the value of this function, or write a table of this function, Boolean function. So how is going on? I have how many cases I have? 2 to the power 3 is equal to y, because maybe 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. You remember that? True, false, true, false. Also, we have in that situation. So, first of all, I'm going to write the basic elements. Then, depending on here, I'm getting the output. How? How we get the output? My output is what? X and Y. So, X and Y, I will get that one. X and Y. And Z complement, of course, Z complement. I need a Z complement, changing each Z to Z complement. Then I'm going to find here and result of here by OR, because we have addition. You got it? Can you do it if I ask you now? Shall we make a pop quiz? That's easy, that's what I say. Okay, good. So you can find the result here. Easy, actually, it's very easy. So it's called B3. Why B3? Because you have 3 tuples. 3 tuples means that we have 3 elements. That's it. Also, here you can represent the numbers as a cube. As a cube. You can represent as a cube. Each edge, each vertex, each vertex means that each point can be represented as a 0, 0, and that one is 1, 1. 0, 1 means that 0 on the x-axis, 0 on the y, 0 on the z. When I say 0, 0, 1, means that I have on the z-axis only, I have 1. That's why. And many other questions. What's that? F1, F2, F3 is a function. Any function that you can depend on it. How many you have? For n Boolean, degree n, we have a n times. We have a 2 to the power n, am I right? For example, if your degree is 4, how many we have? 16. How we represent them? Like that. You got it? Good. And here's the number, degree 1, degree 2, and degree 4. Till now, do you have a question, dears? It's easy and it's not hard. So, you can, depending on here, you can use the table 6. Where's the table 6? Let me see. So here's the answer. Depending on the question, sorry for that, up and down. Depending on the question, the answer is where? The answer is easy. You can find what? You can find the solution. Can you tell me how we find it? I'm going to find left side, right? I'm going to multiply x by y or z and x. And I'm going to write the result, then xy or x and z, and you'll get the result. Here's the table 6. You can see these are equal. Clear? Do you think you cannot deal with that chapter? Easy, good. Now, what's that? Can you tell me what's that? Give me some idea. Dekaka. You don't need to sleep, just be here. You can get it. Yalla. Exactly. So tell me about that one. Complement of complement and negation of negation. Do you remember? equal to itself, right? So the same thing, we have complement of complement. I have 1 complement, so is equal what? 0 complement, and I'll get what? 1. That's why we say complements itself. X is B and 0, 1. How about OR? Of course, 1 OR 1, 1, or 0 also 0. So X, you'll get the X. How about multiplication? I mean AND. How about OR? And identity, the same. Can you see that one? What do you mean by that? De Morgan's over AND, right? How about that one? De Morgan's over OR. The same, you can see. AND changed to OR changed to what? AND. Understood, dears? Good. Let that one be homework. I know you like it. That's why. Good. What's the duality? Of course, I'm an order homework. There's nothing. Just do it, multiply, and you'll get the same. This is the proof of the tables property, actually. We have that one in the table. He proved it for you. So kindly look at it and try to do it by at home. What's the duality? What's a dual? For example, I say find the dual of this one. What do you mean by duality? The duality is what? Also, I don't know actually, because in the mathematics, duality means something else. But you can read from here, interchanging what by what? Sum and product, and interchanging 0 and 1. So you have 2 interchanges, sum to product or product to sum, and 0 to 1, 1 to 0. How? I don't know. Give you an example. Here's the example. Look at the first one. We have x dot y plus 0, right? So I'm going to change each one by what? I'm going to change x by what? Plus, okay, y and 0. And I know the result of this one will be 0, and I'll get x plus 0 is equal to what? X. Did you understand, dears? How about changing of this part? I have a x, right? X complement or 1 multiply and y multiplies z, and you can see from here. Yes, Kakalan. Change. Yes. I forget about that. You are right, because you say 2 things: 0 to 1 and 1 to 0. The first, and to or and or. But let me sum to product to sum. Thank you, Kakalan. So you change to 1. You are right. Do you think it's hard? If I say find the dual, you don't need to ask me, okay? Just remember the definition and do it. So what was the new things here? Dual, right? Just dual, we have the dual. Okay, and I think that one is clear for you. We don't need to review it again, chapter 1. And here's the first part. Any question about the first?